I'm Mr. Franklin, and today we're going to look at practicing with the ideal gas law equation. So we got to remember that the equation is PV equals nRT, okay? And what we're going to do is we're actually going to work some word problems. Now that we've practiced doing some conversions, we're going to work through a word problem. So the first step is when we're reading a word problem, is we're going to do our guess method still. We're going to do our given, unknown, equation, substitute, and solve. Okay? So we're going to start with our givens, and we're going to do that as we read. So as we read, it says, what is the pressure? That's my question, so I'm going to put a question mark. Inside a balloon with a volume of 22.8 milliliters, which contains 2.4 moles of hydrogen at temperature of 21 degrees Celsius. What is not given in the word problem, and will probably usually not be given at all, is R. And R is a constant, so it's always the same. So it's always 0.0821. Okay? So now that we've written our givens, we have our unknown, because we're looking for pressure. The next step we actually have to do is we have to do our conversions. So all of these units we've already talked about. This should be in atmospheres, liters, moles, and Kelvin. So let's check it. Is this in liters? No. So let's convert it. So we have our King Henry died while drinking chocolate milk. We've got milliliters, so we're here. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be equal to 0.0228 liters. Okay. Or is our moles what it's supposed to be? It's an M. Moles. Yes, it's correct. So now let's look at our temperature. 21 degrees Celsius. We want it to be in Kelvin, so 21 plus 273.15 equals 294.15 Kelvin. 294. And then our R is good. Next thing we're going to do is let's write the equation. PV equals nRT. And now we're going to given, unknown, equation, substitute. Pressure. Do we know our pressure? No. What's our volume? 0.0228 liters equals N 2.4 moles times T, which is 294.15. And then we're going to solve. So P times 0.0228 equals 2.4 times 294.15. Let's plug it in our calculator. So 2.4 times 294.15 equals 705.96. Now what do we do to solve for P? This number is multiplying times P, so we're going to do the opposite and divide 0.0228 on both sides. 0.0228 divided by 0.0228 is equal to 1. And then 1 times P is P, which equals 705.96 divided by 0.0228, which equals 30,963 atmospheres. Okay? Super, super, super high pressure. And now when you finish, we need to do a double sense. Does that make sense check? And let's see. Yes, it does, because that's a very tiny number. You divide by a tiny, you're going to get a bigger number. So that's our pressure atmospheres. Okay? Now, we'll never see a pressure that great on the Earth, but that is what this calculation shows us. Okay, so you've got 2 more of these of pressure. Go ahead and try your pressure calculations, and then we'll come back and we'll do another one with volume.